The desired goal of the list is exactly what is about to happen. I am about to talk about the top 100 ever list from Bleacher Report that continues. I think it gets updated every few years. And these lists are never going to be perfect because these are individual criterias, but and you never really know. They can kind of map it out, but you never really know criteria because one criteria could say championships are important. Then they'll have somebody that's never won a championship extremely higher than someone that's won 4 or 5. Or they can say championship is one of the biggest determining factors. Then you never hear Robert Ory's name on these lists, and he has 7. So the criteria is always different. You never really know. But the top NBA or top 100 ever NBA list was dropped in Bleacher Report, and there is conversation scattered throughout the entire list. You got I think Klay Thompson landed at 98. It's what's David Robinson landed 19. Nikola Jokic landed 17, which is higher than Giannis. That's a conversation. But the biggest conversation landed between 13 and essentially 10. Now, before I go on, let me give you the top 10 from this list. Number 10, Steph Curry. Number 9, Wilt Chamberlain. Number 8, Larry Bird. Number 7, Tim Duncan. Number 6, Shaquille O'Neal. Number 5, Bill Russell. Number 4, Magic Johnson. Number 3, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Number 2, LeBron James. Number 1, Michael Jordan. Now, obviously, those names are going to be just wait. There's obviously a bunch of people that think that LeBron James should be number 1 and not Michael Jordan. You can feel how you feel. There's a bunch of people that think Shaquille O'Neal should be above Bill Russell. You feel how you feel. There's a bunch of people that don't understand how Wilt Chamberlain is 9. Look, I get it. But the biggest conversation stems at number 10. Steph Curry at number 10. Now, one of the reasons why this is a big conversation is because let me go back to 13. Let me start at 14. Let me go from 14 to 10. 14, you have Oscar Robinson. 13, you have Kevin Durant. 12, you have Hakeem Olajuwon. Number 11, you have Kobe Bean Bryant. And number 10, you have Steph Curry. And obviously the conversation is, how in God's name is Steph Curry above Kobe Bryant? I am a Steph Curry fan. Steph Curry is my favorite player to watch. And even I don't think Steph Curry at this point of his career is better than Kobe Bryant. I don't think when it's all said and done, unless he wins 2 or 3 more championships, I'm not going to put Steph Curry over Kobe. That's my opinion. In fact, I have preached on this podcast that when you look at Tim Duncan and you look at Kobe Bryant, they essentially have the same exact accolades outside of, I know Tim Duncan has 2 or I think back-to-back MVPs, but they pretty much have the same accolades. So if they have the same accolades outside of scoring, because Kobe beats him in scoring and Tim Duncan beats him in rebounds, how is Tim Duncan at number 7 and Kobe at number 11? And you know what's... What is this, people? Please understand this. We are talking about a media organization. I'm almost sure that whoever made this list doesn't think Kobe Bryant is the 11th best player. I don't think. Look, I know a lot of people put Kobe at number 1 or number 2. Like, no, I don't think Kobe is a top 3 player. But I do think for dang sure he's top 5 or top 10. And I'm sure people at Bleacher Report thinks that too. But why do you think we're talking about this right now? We're talking about this right now is because they put someone like Steph Curry above someone like Kobe Bryant. And they knew, which is unfortunate because, again, rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. They knew that was going to be the conversation. Because you know who else they put Steph Curry over that people are arguing about? Hakeem Olajuwon. But Hakeem he's not, as unfortunate as it is, he's not going to get the talk as much as if we put Steph over Kobe. Because there is no metric outside the fact that Steph Curry was on Kobe was on one too. There is no metric that says that Steph Curry, outside, I do think that Steph Curry was more influential to the game of basketball than Kobe Bryant. I do agree with that. And I do think that obviously Steph Curry is the greatest shooter ever. But outside of that, I don't see a metric where Steph Curry is better than Kobe Bryant. Especially if you're going to add Tim Duncan at 7. And let me read this off to you. Tim Duncan's top accolades: 5 championships, 2 MVPs, 3 finals MVPs, 15 All-NBA teams, 15 All-Stars, 15 All-Defense. Kobe, 5 championships, 1 MVP, 2 finals MVPs, 18 All-Stars, 15 All-NBA, 12 All-Defense, 2 scoring titles. How do you think that what you just heard from Tim Duncan and Kobe is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 4 spots different? Again, the reason why we have these lists is to draw controversy. Because controversy gets people like myself, gets people like the Gilbert Arenas podcast, gets people like Sports Center, gets people like the Player's Choice, gets people like Numbers on the Board, gets people talking. And you can feel how you feel about Kobe. And I'm not here trying to change anyone's feeling about Kobe. And I'm not here disrespecting Kobe either. Because, again, I think Kobe is definitely top 10. I wouldn't say top 1 or 2 because I'm not, but top 10, yes. And as much as I love Steph Curry, outside of being more influential, but this isn't an influential list because in that case, Allen Iverson would be in the top 5. Can't say, well, it's because of championships because Kobe has more championships than Steph. Yes, Steph has more MVPs. He has a unanimous MVP. But Kobe has more finals MVPs than Steph. So, again, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. I do think it's nasty a little bit that they're using Kobe's name to draw a lot of this attention and draw this controversy. And again, I'm not even disrespecting whoever made this, like the panel or whatever that made this list. Obviously, these are their opinions. I may feel differently, but that's my opinion. But what I will say is this. None of these lists are perfect because if they were perfect, we wouldn't talk about them. So, But congratulations to everyone that made the top or Bleacher Report's top 100 ever NBA list. It is interesting that they put Kevin Durant at 13 above Oscar Robinson. Look, I'm one of those people that will stand on the mountain and say that Kevin Durant is better than Larry Bird, but that's just me. Nikola Jokic being at 17 is crazy, but I'm not mad at it. Being over Dirk, I'm not mad at it. You know? Dwayne Wade being at 23 and Giannis being at 24. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. But again, these lists are literally for controversy and conversation.
Oh man, you stayed to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any content from your boy. You can also go back and watch past episodes, past clips, and don't forget that the Unpopular Podcast new episodes drop every Wednesday and Saturday. Appreciate you.